Zup. So I deleted some videos because I just didn't want to have those people engage me anymore. So I figured taking those videos down would stop this barrage of hateful fucking racist people to come at me anymore. I kind of took it into just my DMs only. Um which I don't have on YouTube. Thank God. Thank God they don't have DMs on YouTube. But I took those videos down. I don't want to do. I've said this for the longest time. I don't want drama. I don't, and I say certain things sometimes because I feel like I want to express myself. But sometimes when you express yourself, other people think they can engage you in certain ways and think they can argue with you and treat you disrespectfully and stuff. And it's like, no. So I took those videos down just to stop the hate. I don't want hate. I don't want drama. I just want love. Um and like I said, the older you get or the sicker you get, the more you realize to pick and choose your battles. And this is a battle I'm choosing not to step forward in any longer and not to engage anymore because it's obvious people don't want to listen. They want to be stuck in their ways and they don't want to, I guess, progress as a species. So I'm just going to ignore them and look at them as dumbass apes and monkeys who don't want to, evolve with humans and become human beings who love and have compassion and dignity. Fine. You want to be stuck acting like Neanderthals? Go be stuck being Neanderthals. I'm not going to engage that petty stuff. It's not even worth it anymore. It's like, you guys are adults. I'm leaving middle school mentality in middle school, bros. Nah. Nah. And that's how the peanut gallery is. They're like a bunch of little monkeys throwing shit at each other. You ever gone to the zoo and seen that? It's true. They actually do. Chimpanzees, they actually do throw shit at each other. I have witnessed it several times in the zoos. And that's basically what these peanut galleries do. And it's like, why? There's much more better things you could do in your life. But anyway, I don't know. That's why I did it. I just don't want to engage in those people. I much rather have a smaller group of people who actually like me and want to spend time with me and talk to me. I guess quality over quantity is what I'm trying to say and what I prefer. Uh, so yeah, that's why. You know, they're just dumb. They're dumb, and I prove every day that they're dumb by not engaging in them. Because when I don't engage in them, they still are throwing shit. When I engage them, they're still throwing shit. It doesn't matter what I do, they're still throw shit. So I'm just not even gonna engage in that behavior because it's low level, low energy behavior. And not only that, it's not good for your mental health. Like my therapist tells me, don't engage these people. You don't need to do it. Just go do something that makes you happy. And, I have to say, Animal Crossing makes me happy and gives me joy. And so do my other video games. And my sons give me joy. And my husband gives me joy. And my cat Gavin, who coming to me right now, gives me joy. Come here, babies. You want to show people? Come here. Oh, now you're shy. You're like, I just go stares at you, mummies. I go stares and purrs with a smiles on my face and blinks at yous. You're so cute. You're so cute. No. And he tells me not to focus and don't watch any of these videos. He tells me don't do that. Don't focus on that. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what makes you feel alive. So that's what I'm doing. It's not good to focus on the negativity, and drama is like so bad for your mental health. It drains you, and it does cause suicidal ideation. So it's not good for you. And also it puts this false dynamic, like power dynamic, onto people. Um, because the thing is they're being the aggressor while you're being passive, and then sometimes you slip into passive aggressiveness, and that cuts off all lines of communication, especially aggressive communication cuts off all lines of communication. And this is just what I'm learning in therapy right now, because we're dealing right now into learning interpersonal skills and how to deal with conflict. And I think that's a good thing to learn, is conflict resolution. I'm actually looking forward. Actually, I want to go to an additional therapy session on Wednesday, um, because they are talking about this conflict resolution in my group therapy. I'm also going to have to call my other therapist today and get an appointment started. So yeah, that's basically where I am. I'm trying to get myself better, in a better mental place. And he talks about this thing called, like, he talks about wanting to, engage in people and wanting to have friends and stuff, and it's like, like, friendship to me is like, they're gonna hurt me, they're going to betray me, they're gonna steal from me, because that's how my experience with friends have been. It has not been a very good experience. But then again, it's like, I normalized abuse for so long that I didn't realize how many abusive people I attracted in my life, and it really hurt me in the long run, because and I can't help that I normalized abuse. I was always around it, so I didn't know any better. And I always had super suspicion over, like, really nice people and really kind people, because they just seemed phony. And I'll tell you why they seem phony, because when my mom, who's a sociopath, and my dad are nice, it means they're trying to get the upper hand over someone. And that's how I look at kindness, is like, you're trying to get the upper hand on me, aren't you? Because that's how my brain was trained to think, right? So we're trying to get rid of that thought process of, like, you're trying to get the upper hand of me if you're kind to me, because that has seriously damaged a lot of relationships of mine, because I'm constantly thinking, if you're nice to me, you're trying to get the upper hand on me. And abuse does that. That's just trauma within itself. It's not good. I don't think I'm in a good place in my life, even, like, mentally, to have friends, because of these rules that I subconsciously put in my brain, right? On people, and it's not fair onto people. It's not, but it's like, abuse does that. Trauma does that. If you're, like, in one abusive relationship over another, the seeds of trust is gone. So everyone deserves a good friend. Sometimes it's good to keep distance until you feel comfortable, and then slowly open up more. Helps if other person understands and can give you the space you need when you need it. Those are hard to find. I know, Krusty Krab, right? It's hard, man. Like, trauma is hard to deal with, and and when you have, like, a whole army of people making fun of you because of how you react to your trauma, and it's disgusting, frankly, that these people, like, think of me as some kind of toy they can fuck around with, when I'm a human being. I'm a vulnerable adult. So they're making it okay within this culture to make fun of vulnerable and very sick people, and people who have disabilities. that's what they do. They make fun of people with disabilities, mental disabilities, physical disabilities. And I have both mental and physical disability. There's nothing I can do about it. I've gone through too much and I have way too much trauma in my background. But I don't feel comfortable opening up to anyone in the real life, and I feel comfortable opening up online, which is a really fucking weird thing. Why does this feel more comfortable and natural than being face to face with someone? Thank you, Krusty Krab. You deserve happiness too. You're beautiful. I love you. That's another thing that I'm trying to work on is learning to be happy. I am perpetually afraid of being happy because every time I've ever was happy, it always was just like fucking pulled right under the rug from me out of nowhere. And I'm so afraid to be happy because I don't want that moment where I'm punched in the face and told, no, Shannon, you can't have happiness no more. You got to go back to suffering. And that scares the living shit out of me that it's like happiness is like a chance for me, because there's been so many times in my life where I was like very happy and it was just like completely stripped away from me. And it destroyed me as a person several times, And it wasn't my fault that these things were stripped from me. It was other people just trying to be fucking mean to me or vengeful or whatever. Usually my mother, destroyed jobs of mine, destroyed family members of mine, destroyed friends of mine. And this can be actively seen within the community here on YouTube, how much she's destroyed who I was as a person and how much she's lied about me. It's very hard to have a mother who has Munchausen syndrome and doesn't even realize she has it. And I have to deal with the trauma and go through years of therapy to deal with the things that she did to me and caused in my life. The internet is definitely a double-edged sword. It feels safer to be yourself, but when the wrong person or people notice, then it can get toxic fast. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I'm sick of the toxicity. I can't do it. If you're going to be toxic to me, I'm just going to block you. Because I like even this is really upsetting to me and causing really bad physical ailments to occur, I guess you could say. But yeah, I don't want to deal with those people anymore. It's for me, for my health. Because my psychological health has gone to my physical health, and my physical health is related to my psychological health. And bad things has happened because of it. I don't think people realize how bad, if you're picking on someone or abusing someone, how much it could like really fucking physically affect them. Like if you're being emotionally and mentally abusive to someone, you most likely will affect them physically with it too. The whole sticks and stones but words will never hurt me thing, that ain't true, because you can physically be damaged through mental abuse, and I'm living proof of that. And my doctors and therapists wonder. Consumption is a bad thing. But maybe my life expectancy will go up soon. I don't know. We'll find out. You know, uh, like seriously, this girl is so bad right now that she needs serious like psychotherapy bad. And, like I'm getting it, but still I need more of it. Um because really I'm so jaded in life that it's like, is it going to really help? Am I actually going to get fixed? I've gone to therapy for years and I never gotten fixed. Is this going to help? Is it? You're so much more than your trauma, though. Things might never be 100% easy and normal, but you deserve to be happy and you can get there. Don't give up hope. I try not to, but it's hard. It's like, it's just, you've gone through so much and people laugh about what you've gone through and they joke about it. Like it's not funny. It's not funny to joke about someone's trauma. Like, would you like, just imagine the worst thing. Whatever happened to you. The worst thing that ever happened to you. And people are all around laughing and joking and convealing about it and wishing it would happen to you again. How would that make you feel? But then again, I'm dealing with a bunch of sociopaths, so they probably can't fucking feel. Other than wanting to play a fucking game with people. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting to play mind games with people. Ugh. Don't feed the trolls might work. I don't feed the trolls. That's the thing. I don't. I just sit here on my channel and talk. I don't go to their channels. I'm here. That's not feeding. That's not feeding. Just because they decide to come over here and start shit with me doesn't mean I'm feeding them. Don't put that shit on me. Don't put other people's abusive behaviors onto me. They're abusive. They damn well know they are abusive, and they're continuing to be abusive. And it is not my fault that they are abusive. That is their fault. That is their business, and that is something they have to work within themselves. And you are a dismissive personality, and you're going to be blocked. You're going to be blocked. I have every right to say how I feel, fucker. Every right. And just because I am saying what I'm going through right now on the internet does not mean I deserve to get people to criticize me and treat me with utter disrespect. They can control their behavior about how I emotionally affect them. I'm talking about myself. They can mind their own business. Or come to me and talk to me like an adult instead of hiding like a child. But most likely they can't talk to me because I blocked their asses for being assholes. Don't you tell me I deserve abuse. You sociopathic psychopath. You deserve abuse because you say your story. You're a fucking idiot. Go fuck yourself. Ugh, hate people like that. I really do hate people like that. Ugh. 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 People giving excuses for abuse. I love it. Such an apathetic... I remember when I was like 12 And I was watching this National Geographic about how apathetic the nation of India was. And I was thinking to myself, thank God I'm in America, because we could never get that apathetic. And here we are in America, is that apathetic. Well, they'll laugh at illness and mental health problems. They'll laugh at it or not completely care. You could be dying on the street and they'll just walk right over you. That's America now. We lost our souls a long time ago. A long time ago. And to apathy, to, oh, I don't care. I'm just going to care about myself. I'm just going to make fun of people because it makes me feel good about myself. Ugh. You told me about this a while ago that... Sorry about that, I'm back. Mortimer, you told me a long time ago about that program, and I really am looking forward to it. I really want to do that program, but I can't do that program right now because of COVID, and frankly, your governor is a jackass. So... don't really want to go to your area right now for that programming, but I really do want to go to that program. Or maybe there's a similar program to this in this area, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm completely open to that program. It's okay. But yeah, another thing I want to do is I want to take a ayahuasca retreat. And have you heard about that retreat, the ayahuasca retreat? It's said to cure people's PTSD and trauma. Basically, the ayahuasca is a retreat is you take the ayahuasca plant, which is a increased form of DMT, and basically people have gone onto the ayahuasca retreats and taken the ayahuasca, and it's completely taken away their PTSD. They found a beautiful connection with the earth and nature, and they find a different perspective on how they see life with this ayahuasca retreat. And I really, really want to do it and see if it works with my complex PTSD. Maybe it will take away that trauma. I've also thought about doing shock therapy and forgetting about it. I know, Gavins. I know. What you doing, baby boy? What you doing, Gavins? You want to come to Mama's? Yeah, you go come to Mama's. Such a good boy. You're such a good boy. But yeah, I want to do the ayahuasca retreat. I want to try to do anything I can to get this. The Meadows in Arizona is really similar to the one I told you about. I think the one I went is based off the Meadows. The plus side is the one I went to is free, and you get your deposit back. Is plant medicine in the Christian world an acceptable thing? I think it should be the only medicine that Christians should have. God said all plants are good. So yeah, if yeah, it's okay to use plants as medicine and be Christian. Jesus used mud for eyes for healing. So, I mean, if it's in nature, I think it's good. If it's not in nature, I'm about that. But yeah, I'm totally willing to do that. I am. I also heard that's really good for PTSD is micro microdosing psilocybin, aka shrooms. In microdosing it, taking it in like small um little small parts of it, not like eating the whole shroom, but just a little bit here and there, can help with depression and PTSD, because apparently it gives you like this really cool euphoria. I've never tried it. Um, but I do, like, why aren't you doing any modern medicine, Shannon? Because I've taken it all and it causes me to be suicidal. Not a good thing. I'm trying to keep myself alive here. So yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel. I'd rather do things within nature than outside of nature. What's up, Bravya Raj Shinj? How are you? Isn't Braya Raj Sinj like a temple in in Zelda? I think it is actually. Psychedelic plants or other mind-altering natural things I thought were a no-go. According to which Christian group? Doesn't say anything about that on in the Bible. I guarantee it doesn't say anything like that on the Bible. Talks about wine being a medicine. So, I mean, no. No. It just, I guess it depends on, like, how stringent, I don't know. I see nothing wrong with it. I haven't read any scripture to talk against it. You know, and this is for health. This is to get my ass back together and have a new perspective on what reality is other than the dismal one I have. And it's dismal. I don't trust people. I don't go near people. I don't go out of my house. I refuse to leave my house, in fact. And this is because of what the people did to me. Is they harassed me and stalked me so much that I will not leave my house. I think I've only left, since I've moved here, I think I've left this house like 5 times since I've moved here. Because I can't. I can't. Right before I even try to leave the house, my heart goes about, like, it just pound, 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 rapid heartbeat. I pretty much have a panic attack right before even getting out of the door. And it's not a positive experience. And then the whole time I'm in public, I'm shaken and feeling like I'm gonna pass out. So no, I'm not good because of these fucking idiots of what they've done to me and how they treated me and how they used the law against me so many times by all these lies. And I was never found guilty of anything. That's the thing. I was never found guilty of anything. All these calls to CPS over the years and police over the years, they never found anything. Not one goddamn thing. But yeah, I'm still stuck here dealing with the trauma of it. And I can't do it anymore. And so I'm going to go now because I need to calm down because I need to take care of this right now. So, I love you, Faith. I accept and love you, Shannon. No questions asked. Keep your head up. Never forget you have a teammates on your side. Thank you, Faith. But I'm gonna go now because I'm getting myself upset. And, I shouldn't do that because when I get upset, I start. Never mind. I'm going to try to calm down and then get on and play some Animal Crossing because it makes me happy and I need to do what makes me happy. So, bye guys.